All right, this is a Monday, day 13, 14, probably 13. Um, so I'm continuing to do this talking to a camera challenge. Obviously, since I'm making this video. So, what what direction is this channel going in? I've talked about this before, and I'm going to continue talking about it because honestly, I don't have anything else to talk about right now. Um, I do want this channel to get bigger. It looks like there's some slowed down growth. Um, I hit 49 subscribers, and the number has now stagnated. One of my videos reached 552 views, which is a record, and that was awesome. And then there's some more videos which have gotten 100 after that. Some of them don't go above 50, so it probably depends. Some videos for some reason get picked up by the YouTube algorithm better than others. Um, I think depending on the temperature affects how many views I get, because if it's hot, it's like really there's no air conditioning in this room, so I have to wear a tank top because I'm not going to be shirtless, because that would be uh not like I don't want these to be like overly casual where I'm like literally shirtless because it's like really hot in here, but it's cold now for some reason. It's like got random coldness. It's like July. Um, but yeah, no, the videos where I'm wearing a tank tops get more views, I think. Um, which is I mean, I guess that goes to show that it doesn't really matter what I'm talking about. Um, and also that's just like a click rate thing. Because no, like very few people actually watch these videos to the end. For those of you that do, thank you. For those of you that don't, I get it. I click on a lot of videos and then click away as well because, people watch what they want to watch, so, that's allowed. Um, but yeah, so the direction of this channel is I think I'm going to be making code videos. Now, I did release a how to make a substreams video, which is about 40 minutes. So that's the longest video I've posted. And that's all off the top of my head. So it was pretty disorganized, a lot of and so and buts and silences and pauses. So I wasn't super thrilled with that video. However, I still needed to post it because, I still spent 40 minutes making that video. And actually, that was the second time I made that video. I made an earlier version that was even more disorganized, but that felt a little better in terms of, um, I don't know. It was my first time shooting the video, so I felt like more fresh, even though it was more disorganized. I was a little more energized. The second time I made that video, I was a little more um, just pausing and just less excited to make it because I already made it once. And as far as the topic and the content of that video, I'm very, very happy with it. It was about time that there was a substreams being built on YouTube. I really wish this video existed when I was learning how to build substreams. Um, I don't know. I really like videos. I don't like blogs as much. Blogs are nice for these kinds of tutorial things because uh, the blogs are you can like skip around through them. You can read faster than you can watch a video. Um, and yeah, sometimes videos aren't the best resource when you're trying to learn how to do something because you have to like remember what timestamp the person said something important, and um, sometimes there's like a YouTubers will make like a hook, so the first 30 seconds is like just a hook and get your attention, but actually when you're looking for something specific, you don't want a hook. You're like, I don't care. Like, tell me what I need to know. And I saw this in these Black Ops Zombies Easter egg videos. You click on how to do the Go Rog Crovey Easter egg, and it's like literally first second of the video. Here are the gobble gums you need. Here's step number one. Here's step number two. They go right into it. There's no hook. Um, so yeah, that's one downside of making YouTube videos explaining things is, to hook or not to hook. Um, Obviously these videos don't have hooks because they don't need hooks because ultimately these videos are for myself and to track my own improvements, even though um, I don't think there's much to be improved. I guess I'm just doing these to prove to myself that I can consistently upload for 30 days and to make sure I'm like, actually about it. Um, Anyways, direction of the channel. I think I'm going to be making some slightly more structured uh, beginner programmer videos with hooks and like a nice thumbnail, and just really try to deliver value and not waste time with ums or tangents, or it's gonna be like bullet point, a little more editing, and I don't know, just a little higher quality than this. Um, so these videos are gonna be trying to teach uh, programming at a very beginner level, and actually, instead of teaching the syntax of a certain language or to teach um, specific things, I'm gonna also teach those specific things, but also try to deliver something that I hardly see on programmer YouTube, which is how to actually think and reason about programming. Because to me, programming really is like a muscle that is worked out, that's flexed, that's stretched, that's teared. Like when you work out, you're like putting a lot of stress on your muscle and it's like causing like micro tears. And then that's why it's sore afterwards because it's like healing and then it heals back stronger. And I see no difference in programming. It's a muscle and it's a way of thinking. And what's far more important than the syntax of a language or uh, different methods is actually the thought process of programming, the actual um, the reasoning, right? And you build this skill by actually programming yourself, and so that's what's um, kind of tricky about this is that like I don't want to make tutorial videos that contribute to the tutorial hell, but that should bring people out of it. And I think that's a good niche to capitalize on because I think it's a small niche, but I think it's a very, or like right now it's a small niche, but I think it's a very slept on concept of teaching how to think about programming instead of just teaching programming. So if I make those videos, hopefully those will be successful and hopefully people will find a lot of value in them. So I think a lot of the videos I'm trying to make are videos that I would have liked to have seen, um, which is interesting because the target audience, I guess, are like-minded individuals like myself, um, but I don't know how many people on YouTube are like myself. And I'm not saying that because I'm like extremely special, but just in general, like if you think about the world, and you think about yourself, how many people are like you? Um, probably, and I guess it don't have to be exactly like you. Like it can be like an overlap kind of thing. So I don't know. I'll give that a shot. I mean, I have 49 subscribers, so that's 49 like-minded individuals, I guess. So thank you, everyone. Um, so I'll try to make, I'll just try to help out like a previous version of or like I'll try to help out my younger self, and hopefully there's a lot of people who are like my younger self. And when I say younger self, I mean like me 2 years ago, not like, some completely different version of me. Um, so that's what I'm gonna do. Um, all right, we're already at 11 minutes. All right, that kind of went by fast. I'm gonna make videos that I would have liked to have seen, like that substreams things, or like even this like YouTube series of like someone talking to camera for 30 days. Um, I think I would like to think that I would have enjoyed watching, someone else do this, because sometimes like people usually just make one video, which is like I spoke in front of a camera for 30 days, and they'll put like small clippets of them talking to a camera, and it's edited and they're talking over it, which I guess brings more value overall because they're condensing their 30 days into one video and telling people what they learned, which might actually be more valuable than putting than actually posting 30 days of talking to a camera. um, but of course, those aren't mutually exclusive. I could also make a video when I'm done with these 30 days, kind of compiling all of it. Actually, I probably will do that. I think that'd be a really good exercise and good practice for video editing, and just being um, being more YouTube facing instead of like inner self facing. Because whenever I make these videos, I really just talk about myself and what I think and what I'm learning, and a bunch of other random things about myself. So I'll try to make some videos that are more like actually to the YouTube audience oriented, that's like more user oriented and less, myself oriented, right? Because these videos are for myself to practice. They're not delivering like massive value to people. And for the people who do find value in just, me talking to a camera, that's super sick. Um, but that's not sustainable, because, well, it is sustainable. And I do continue planning, and I do plan to continue doing these, but that's not growth sustainable. Like, I think that's how channels stay at like, under 1,000 subs, is by um not, evolving and not progressing. Um, so, anyways, just playing around with ideas here, speaking out loud or thinking out loud. So, that's the update slash me talking to a camera, day 13 or so. Thanks for watching.